Hi there. Hope you're having a good day. Just wanted to hop on here and share a story about a seller that we're working with right now and something that they're having to go through. Last week, we received a call from a lady. She was actually calling us to come and list the property. And so we go to the house, and the lady that called us was the granddaughter of the owner. Um, and we go to the house, and what we find out is that the grandma, the seller, she'd actually signed a sales contract with a wholesaler about a month and a half earlier. Now, the original contract price for the house was right around 240,000. The seller, the grandma, she was a bit elderly. To give you context, this same individual had sent her social security check, which is her only form of income, to an online scammer 2 months in a row while all of this was going on. Adult Protective Services had been to the house after that point, and they told the granddaughter that, hey, listen, your grandmother should not be signing anything. She's not in the correct state of mind to do so. Um, so we go to the house. It's a beautiful house. It's on a nice piece of land, about, I think, almost 2 acres. And yeah, she was under contract originally for $240,000. Now, this was with a wholesaler. And a wholesaler essentially is an unlicensed realtor. What they do is they put the house under contract, then they take that contract and they try to sell it for more. So if they're under contract for 240,000 originally, they might take that contract and try to sell it for 260,000. If they're able to do that, they make 20,000. If they're not able to do it at a price that makes them money, they may just never close on the property. Now, this wholesaler, I think, could kind of sense that this seller was a bit elderly, and they could kind of take advantage of her. And from the outside looking in, that's exactly what it appeared that they did. Um, they were able, through a series of two amendments, able to get the seller to sign. They were able to get the purchase price down to right around 120,000. Now, this whole thing was discovered by the family, by the grandkids, when someone from the church saw the house being marketed on Facebook Marketplace. I believe they were trying to sell it for $260,000 as is. This confirmed the fact that they were a wholesaler, and really, what it did is the seller, she only owed 111,000 on the mortgage. And if had she sold it, she would be responsible for closing costs after reading the contract. And so she may have walked away with maybe $5,000 if she was lucky. If the wholesaler was successful in selling the home for the price that they were advertising it, they were set to walk away with six figures, probably north of $120,000. Now, before these people called us, they had made the decision. They were not closing on the property. And we came to the house, we saw the situation. Obviously, it's pretty shocking to see that these people were ready to make six figures off of this poor lady and basically take her entire net worth, leave her with barely enough to even move, if that. And they ended up not closing on the property. Now, this wholesaler is suing them in court. So there's going to probably be a long, drawn out legal battle. And really, the purpose of this video, why I wanted to make this, is just to shed light on examples that we come across more often than not, more frequently than we would really like to, and to just make you aware. If you're dealing with selling a house, whether it's an estate, a hoarder house, maybe it's a sick parent, a sick family member. I just want to emphasize that it's very important that you go into business with somebody that is transparent with you and someone that you feel like you can trust. Otherwise, you may find yourself in legal trouble dealing with another headache that you should not be having to deal with. You should be working with someone that's going to take away your headaches, not create more of them. And that's why it's just so important that you work with someone that's transparent. So yeah, if anything, hopefully, this is helpful. And between my partner and I, we have over 1,000 transactions under our belt. There is not much that we have not seen. And so we really can be a resource, even if the correct solution is not working with us. Our goal, if you give us a call, is to kind of diagnose the problem. We're going to ask a lot of questions, figure out what's going on, and figure out what the correct solution is. And like I said, we'll be 100% transparent. And if you're doing anything in real estate, whether or not you call us, just please make sure that you're working with someone that is transparent and trustworthy so you don't find yourself in a mess like this individual did. So thank you guys. Have a great day, and God bless. One other thing I wanted to mention is to make sure that you ask whoever is looking at buying your house if they're a wholesaler. We occasionally purchase homes from wholesalers, and there's nothing wrong with it. What we find though is a lot of them are not transparent with the seller, and what it can lead to is either wasting your time because they might be unsuccessful in selling it. They might keep extending the contract, hoping that they'll find a buyer. We've seen that before where, 2-3 months goes by and they just keep saying, hey, I can't close this week. Let's push it to next week. So it's just a massive waste of time. And, it's just another middleman oftentimes. Frequently a wholesaler is not going to be able to give you as much as the person actually doing the work and creating that additional value in the property. Just being transparent. Ask them if they're a wholesaler. If they tell you no, great. If they seem trustworthy, great. Two things you can do to kind of double check though is number one, look at the contract that they send over. We like using the standard Wisconsin real estate offer to purchase that realtors use. But take a look at their contract, and if there's wording in it that they have the right to assign it, that may be a sign that they're a wholesaler. The one other thing you can do is ask for proof of funds. Ask them for a bank statement showing that they have the ability to purchase your house cash. There's nothing wrong with that. In a standard real estate transaction, if you list the property and you get a cash offer, that's typical. Show me the money, and that's good enough, and we can close. So those are two things you can do. Hopefully that was helpful. Feel free to comment below if you'd like me to make videos on any other subjects, and I would be more than happy to. Appreciate you guys watching, and hope you have a great day. Thank you. Contact us today and let's begin your hassle-free home selling journey together. Thank you. Quack, quack.